Good morning, Flosstube. This is Helen D. Today is Thursday, but I have no idea what day it is. I was going to go out of the camera and define the date on my phone, but I'm too tired. It's not happening. It's Thursday, the somethingth of November. I hope everyone's doing well. We have been crazy busy over here. I should have filmed earlier in the week. I just did not have time. I don't think I'm going to have time till January. I was looking at my calendar the other day, and on top of all the holiday stuff, oh, there's the cat. We have doctor's appointments, dentist appointments, hair appointments, winter concert, my sister-in-law's wedding in DC. You name it, it's happening in the next 6 weeks before the end of the year. So it's going to be crazy. We'll get through, but it's going to be crazy. I haven't even had my whole cup of coffee yet today. My son goes to chorus early on Thursdays, so I actually woke up in time to take a shower before I dropped him off. So I said, I'm going to make this video, start the upload, and then get my other stuff done. And we're back to using the phone doesn't play nice and glitches. So fingers crossed. I have a pile of things. We're just going to kind of go through. I'll try and keep in order, but we'll see. I did want to start with last weekend. I went to the Frugal Empire retreat, which was just outside of Albany. Lynette of Homestaying on the Homefront organized that for us. We had a great time. I didn't count 20, 25-ish. Maybe 30, because there were some local people that were able to come and stitch, like maybe just Friday night or just Saturday. We had a really, really good time. I went with my friend Penny, who runs thedailystitcher.com, and Cheryl and Wendy, and we all piled in one car and drove down. It was about 5.5 hours, probably 6. They all have bladders of steel, but I do not, and I was driving, so we got to stop whenever I needed to. Pam of Stitching Between the Lines was there. She makes videos, so I got to meet her, and that was nice. Everyone was lovely. I mean, there wasn't like a lot of organized activities. It was you come, you sit, you stitch, you eat. We went shopping. We stitched some more. So people got a lot of things done. We did do a smalls exchange on Saturday morning. Optional. If you brought one, you participated. If you didn't bring one, you watched the fun. And it wasn't stealing. It was just to take, you got a number, you went up, you picked a bag. So that was really fun. We'll start with that. So mine came from Norma, and everything's just kind of in the bag. Okay, here's the stitched piece. Maybe. There we go. It's this beautiful bird. And the berries are beaded. It's really lovely. And I love how she did this knot on the top. I'm gonna have to figure that out because I really like that. She said she left the hanger long so that I could do either a scissor fob or an ornament, which is nice. So that came from Norma. These in there. There was a pair of scissors with the little end cap thing, which is nice, and some hand cream, some needles, and a couple really pretty flosses. So that was lovely. Kim gave us all these beautiful cookies that I don't have to show you because I ate mine, and it was really good. And then I believe it was her mom, Barbara, that made everyone waxers. So that was nice. So those were my goodies. We had a freebie table. I picked up a few things off that. I didn't bring those down. So we had a good time. I was very restrained. Penny set up her shop, and I can shop from Penny anytime. So I kind of wanted to leave stuff for other people, but I did pick up another pair of scissors. These are holiday scissors. She has a couple more on her shop. I think the ones she has are candy canes. They're really cute, and those are my favorites. They're super cheap. They're like $4.50, but they're my favorite scissors. Maybe they're my favorite scissors because I don't have any like $40 scissors, but I think they cut really nice. Okay. I have one FFO that I can show you in person. And I've posted this on Instagram, so you may have already seen it. I did finish Happy Thanksgiving by Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. This is stitched on Oaken 16 count with all the called for colors, except I swapped a brown. This was a little pinky peachier, and I swapped it for a brown, and I used DMC for the turkey. They gave you an option for a overdyed, but it was kind of too stripy for me, so I just left him. So I did a video glitch number one. This is going to be quite the morning. I did a Vonna flat fold using her tutorial. I'll put a link. My top is kind of wonky. This material was a suiting material. I don't know how people make suits out of this. It left shreds everywhere. It was terrible to work with. And it kind of bunched up on the top, but I think he's really cute. So there's that. And then I had two other FFOs that I had done for a while, but I hadn't been able to show you because it was my small for the retreat, and the piece I stitched for the Harry Potter exchange. So I took a little video of that, and I will insert that here. I have two quick things I wanted to show you guys before they get packed up to be given away. This is the piece that I made for the Frugal Empire retreat swap. It's by Hands On Designs. It might be called Autumn Skies. I stitched that on Picture This Plus Fog or Tycho. I'm not sure which. And I had some of this flannel in my stash, so it worked perfect. I found this little stand at the Christmas Tree Shop, which is a New England store. And it's stuck right on there and it fit perfect. So that one's good to go. And then this is the piece that I made for the Harry Potter exchange. It's by Fiddlesticks AU, Mischief Managed. I used some Petite Treasure braid in the little snitch. This is on Picture This Plus Ancient. And I thought that the darker colors really led themselves well to this. I made this into a flat fold using Vonna's tutorial. I haven't done a lot of flat folds and they're a lot of work, but they look great. So I used the same smoky gray on the back. And this will be headed off in the mail. It will be delivered by the time you guys see this. Both of those were fun to stitch, and I want to stitch them again for myself someday. The only other, it's not an FFO, but it's an FO, is the next one of the Frosted Pumpkins. And this is, I think it's called Christmas Goodies is its technical name. This is on French Cafe Country Mocha Ada. The word milk was supposed to be in white, but it just didn't show up enough, so I used that same blue. Other than that, it's the called for. I think I might have darkened the brown because on this it just wasn't quite dark enough, so I might have just gone a shade darker. I can't even tell you because I've already pulled stuff out of the bag. So that one is ready to be finished up to go on my little board where I've been doing all of that series. We'll see when I get to it. We'll see if I get to it before Christmas. And then other than that, I have whips. They're not in order. There's a few new starts in here. I'm just gonna pull them out. I got back to, I don't have the cover page, Caterpillar Cross Stitch Dash Away. I caught up on Deck the Halls when they had their, I think it was the fourth or fifth part, the one before the last. And I said, well, I'm gonna pull out Deck the Halls, Dash Away, and see if I can catch up a little on that. So I got the word Rudolph done, then half that line of Village on the bottom. This is on Picture This Plus Dusk, a 16 count. I'm using mostly the called for. I did have to change one of the blues because it blended in. And down here, I'm using called for colors, but in different places. Like I think they had the trees yellow, so I changed them to one of the blue greens. So then the last part of Deck the Halls came out, and I finally picked it up earlier this week. It says bake gingerbread, I have the gingerbread man done, and I just started a couple letters. I will get this one done before Christmas. I don't know if I'll get it FFO'd this year. It just depends on the time situation. But it will be done and ready for next year. I don't even know if I'm going to get Happy Christmas done this year, FFO'd. I'm hoping to. So I worked on those. I had a new start, Bent Creek Winter Row. I outlined that snowman so that I could fill it in at the retreat. So I got him done. I need to figure out what color I want to do the words. They're called for in Week Style Works Bark, but it's kind of greenish. So I may change it to a different brown. I just saw this morning that my fabric looks dirty. There may be some retreat dirt on this one. It may need a little bit of a wash. One of the Lost and Floss ladies, I don't remember which one, just is FFOing theirs. So I asked what they used for the words to see if it was the same one. And then my other new start for the retreat was the Perfect Tree Globe. This is on mystery fabric, but I'm pretty sure it's dapple. It's like a gray with a little bit of brown in it. And I'm using the call for that one as well. It's just DMC. These, I've had some of these. I've picked them up off Stash Unload. My friend Ellen has sent me some that she's done. And then Caitlin on Instagram posted her finish, and I'm like, oh, I need to pull one out. Like, I've had them and not done them, and they're super small. I need to pull one out. So I pulled one out, and then we did a swap. So that will get me right into Stitchy Kindness. I went through mine, and like I said, Ellen had sent me some, and I had picked up a couple, so I had one that I had an extra of. So I said, do you want my extra? It's just the chart. So I sent that to her, and then she sent me the one that she had done, which is so cute. It's this one, Sledding All the Way. And then she threw in a couple extra goodies with it. An extra chart and some flosses. And this variegated one, it's one of those colorist. It's very pretty. So that came from Caitlin, an Instagram friend. She's heard me mention before that I love those Pine Mountain charts, but I'm too cheap to buy the kit because I'm not going to use the linen, and I'm not going to use the pillow form. I just want the chart. And she said, I have some. I'll send them over. This is one I've been waiting to get. I love these typography ones, so hopefully next year I can get to this one. I have this one, a 4th of July one, and a winter one that I'd love to get to. And then she sent a couple extras she said she was done with. A couple little tiny ones. That one's cute. And another little Bent Creek, which I don't have, so that's cute. And I've mentioned before, I really like when you do sometimes the same designers, they use the same palette of flosses. So like I just looked, I have all of those because I have a lot of Bent Creek. So those came from Lori. And then Karen at the retreat on Friday night, she had seen this chart and thought of me, which is one of the Casey Buonagorio. I may have butchered that. So these are hard to find, so that was really sweet. So I'll stitch that up. I'm zipping through this because I know this phone is like, I've had to stop 6 times. I did zip through. Might be the shortest one yet. So plans, make it through the end of the year unscathed. I haven't started anything yet for Prairie Schooler, a Very Prairie Year Sale for November. I need to do that. I need to figure out what I want to do for December. I know full well that a lot of these charts I'm working on, I will not get done before Christmas this year. So I need to prioritize, and I still have one more small chart that I'd like to start. It's Barbie Pedal Pusher's Peace on Earth. She released it last year. It's available on her Etsy store, and it's so pretty. It's very small, so it shouldn't take too long once I get to it. I brought it to the retreat, but I didn't get to it. I was too busy yapping and eating and shopping. So I need to figure out what I'm going to actually have time to finish. I need to finish making the snowflake ornaments for the teachers. I think I have like 6 left that need to be put together, and then I'll help Donna put hers together for her sons and daughters, teachers. We have a stitch day this weekend. That'll be nice. Hopefully we'll be relaxing. And that's about it. So, like I said, this is super short. I'm feeling very frazzled this week, but I wanted to get this done so I can put stuff away, partly. And it's been a couple weeks, and I like visiting with you guys. So hopefully it won't be a hot mess when I edit it together in my very limited editing software. I don't know if Movie Maker counts as software. I'm going to stop rambling now. So thank you very much. I will talk to you guys hopefully in a couple weeks. It may be longer than that. I am trying to keep things updated on my Instagram, which is eastcoast.crafter. So you can always see what I'm up to there if I'm MIA for a little while. But I'll be back, less frazzled, hopefully. Hopefully I'll be back before January. I should be. So talk to you later. Bye.